Do you struggle with self-sabotage? Do you feel like you make a little bit of progress and then you end up self-sabotaging and binging and losing all of your progress? Well, this video is for you. Stay tuned. Welcome to the video. So I am excited to really share this with you because I am someone who used to be 100 pounds overweight. That guy used to be me. And then I lost all the weight. I started lifting weights and it's been a 20-year process, but now that guy on the right-hand side is me. So I know a thing or two about being overweight. I know a thing or two about being insecure in my own skin. And I know a thing or two about self-sabotaging and binge eating and keeping myself from reaching the goal that I always envisioned for myself. So I really want to talk about, why do we self-sabotage? If you're watching this video, you might be someone that has self-sabotaged. I don't know about you, but I feel like on my fitness journey, I would self-sabotage multiple times a week. I would get on top of my routine. I would follow a strict nutrition plan. I would follow a strict training plan. I would do really well for a few days, maybe even a week. But then it was like all of a sudden, boom, I would hit a wall and I found myself binge eating really badly because I think deep down inside, I truly didn't think I was worthy of actually reaching my goal or ultimately having success. Now, it sounds kind of crazy, but the truth is, this is what a lot of people do, right? We are stuck in that old identity. So think about it. If you've been overweight for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe 40 years, right? Maybe you've been overweight your entire life. So that has become your identity. And as much as you want to get in shape, as much as you want to start a new fitness routine, as much as you want to have, the body you've always wanted, for whatever reason, every time you start, something holds you back. Or maybe you make a little bit of progress and then you end up self-sabotaging. Well, I have found that the reason why I would do that over the years is because it wasn't that I was rejecting success, because I actually wanted to be successful. I wanted to have a great body. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be fit and in shape. It was really more a rejection of myself. I truly didn't believe that I deserved to reach my goal. I truly believed I didn't deserve to have that success. It was more a rejection of myself, and I would allow these thoughts to take over. I would allow these negative self-beliefs and limiting beliefs take over. And sure enough, after 2 or 3 days of being good with my nutrition and being in a good space, I would end up falling apart, self-sabotaging and binging because I truly deep down inside didn't think I was worthy of success. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain how to overcome that. And if that is you and you do struggle with that, I'm gonna give you a few tips that have helped me over the years to really overcome that and get to your ultimate goal. The first thing you need to do is go look in the mirror. Yes, you could pause this video right now. I'll wait for you. Go look in the mirror and realize that you are responsible for where you ultimately are, right? How you look, where your weight's at, you are in control of your own life. So taking responsibility is the number one thing you need to do. Once you do that, now you get to decide what direction you want to go in starting right now. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till Monday. You don't have to wait till the new year. You get to decide right now what direction you want to take your life in. Do you want to be fit? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to lose the weight? Do you want to feel amazing? That's up to you. Now, the beautiful thing is you don't have to be who you were yesterday. Your identity does not have to be who you have been. You have complete control over who you decide to be starting right now. Now, the fastest way to get rid of that old identity and disassociate with it and step into your new identity is to start forming habits of the new person you want to be. What does the life of that person you want to become actually look like? Do they wake up early in the morning? Do they maybe prepare their meals the day before? Maybe they bring lunch with them to work instead of eating out every day? Do they go to the gym 4 days a week? Are they active? Do they get their steps in every day? What does the ultimate life of the person you want to be look like? That's the person you have to become and ultimately emulate. Now, here's the cool thing. You don't have to do everything at once to get there, right? Take baby steps. Maybe you haven't worked out in a while. So give yourself some grace here, okay? Maybe just going for a walk is the first step you need to take. So just go for a walk each day. You don't have to start out with 4 workouts the entire week. You could start out with maybe 2 workouts, right? Maybe just fixing your nutrition. Maybe just not eating lunch out every single day and maybe only doing it once a week instead of 5 days a week. So take baby steps here. You don't have to do everything at once, but ultimately I want you to start crafting this idea in your head of what the ultimate person you want to become, what does their daily routine look like? And that's what you have to begin to emulate if you want to become that person. The cool thing about doing that and the cool thing about taking baby steps and ultimately becoming this new person is that you're gonna start to build and create confidence within yourself. That's how confidence is not created. Confidence is not created by screaming affirmations at yourself. Confidence is created by actually doing the things that you tell yourself you're going to do. If you tell yourself you're gonna wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and go work out, then do it. That tells yourself and your subconscious mind that you are doing what you say you're going to do. The reason why people don't believe in themselves and why they self-destruct and self-sabotage is because over the years, you've made so many promises to yourself. You've told yourself everything in the book that starting tomorrow, you're gonna get in shape. Starting tomorrow, you're gonna clean up your diet. Starting tomorrow, you're gonna start working out. And then what happens? Maybe it lasts a few days and then you end up crash and burning. Right? You have to do what you say you're going to do. And when you do those things over a period of time, that's when confidence begins to build. And that's when you start to become a creature of your new habits. And these habits create your new lifestyle. And before you know it, these things are on autopilot to where this is just who you are and what you do. Okay? The first week, the first 2 weeks, maybe even the first month are going to be the most challenging for you. But if you could stick with it and take it one day at a time, I promise you, you're going to start stepping into this new identity. And before you know it, you're going to be well on your way to reaching your goal. Another thing you want to do on this journey of escaping self-sabotage is really surround yourself with people who are going to speak life into you and who are actually going to support you and your goals. A lot of times, and I know I've been there myself. I've had friends that I would share things with. I would share, that I want to lose weight or get in better shape or I want to be successful. And they would kind of laugh at me, right? They would just kind of look down on me or, make me insecure. And those people weren't good for me. And I stayed stuck for many years because I had people like that in my life. So it wasn't until I was in my late 20s and early 30s that I really started to get around people that were doing big things in life. They were successful, they were disciplined. And when I started to surround myself with those types of people, guess what? It rubbed off on me. And then that's the standard that I would hold myself to. If I knew my buddy was waking up early in the morning to work out and he was, waking up early to maybe read a business book or, go in the cold plunge, fill in the blank, right? Then I felt like I was being lazy if I slept till 7 a.m. Get yourself around people who are going to speak life into you and who aren't going to make fun of you and hold you back and make you think that you're weird for wanting to better yourself and better your life, okay? Because the truth is most people have never accomplished anything in their life to begin with. So you don't want to be taking advice from those people and sharing your goals and your vision for yourself with those people. Get around people who actually believe in you. Maybe that looks like hiring a coach, right? I'm a coach and I believe in coaching because I have had many coaches throughout my life because I needed that accountability. I needed people to see my potential and speak life into me and say, you know what, Steven, if you just follow this plan and stay consistent, you're gonna reach your goal. We just have to stick with it. And then one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, you're gonna look back and you're gonna see how far you've actually come. But don't allow people to hold you back and people to make fun of you or people to, crush your dreams, because those people are gonna be stuck in the same exact spot this time next year, 5 years, 10 years from now. Okay, so start to build your circle of influence and get around people who actually believe in you. And the last thing I want to leave you with when it comes to self-sabotage is don't get down on yourself when it happens, okay? We're all human. There are times where I still binge eat or I still fall short and I give into temptation, but I'm only human, right? And it's going to happen. The most important thing you could do when you do have those moments, when you do fall short or give into temptation, maybe you had a rough day and you just wanted to eat your emotions, right? Maybe you're stress eating. Just forget it even happened the next day, okay? You don't have to go down that path and stay stuck. If you fall off track, it's okay. We all fall off track. I promise you, it's perfectly normal. But if you could stay consistent 80% of the time and not allow that one mess up to mess with your head and keep you back, then you're going to be way ahead of the game down the road, okay? One thing I always tell my clients and I always tell people is those who are the most successful on their fitness journey are the ones who course correct quickly. That simply means we're all going to fall off track and give in to temptation and overeat or binge eat. The ones who are successful are the ones who get over it very, very quickly. They wake up the next morning. They're not down on themselves. They don't feel guilty. They get their butt to the gym. They get right back on their nutrition plan and they keep it going. You're going to mess up. It's part of the process. We're all going to do it. Just don't allow it to mess with your head and hold you back. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more on topics like this, maybe with binge eating or dealing with self-sabotage or anything fitness related, please let me know in the comments because I make these videos for you and I want to be providing the information that you ultimately want to see from me. So please like and subscribe to the video, and until next time, we'll see you.